Welcome back to the second part of our series. In this chapter, we'll continue exploring the theme of the suffering servant in the book of Isaiah. We will do this by comparing several passages from Isaiah with the famous Isaiah 53, Isaiah 41 verse 8. But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the offspring of Abraham, my friend, Isaiah 49 verse 3. And he said to me, You are my servant Israel, in whom I will be glorified, Isaiah 44 verse 1. But now hear, O Jacob, my servant Israel, whom I have chosen, Isaiah 44 verse 2. Thus says the Lord who made you, who formed you from the womb and will help you. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen, Isaiah 44 verse 21. Remember these things, O Jacob and Israel, for you are my servant. I formed you. You are my servant, O Israel, you will not be forgotten by me. Isaiah 45 verse 4. For the sake of my servant Jacob and Israel my chosen, I call you by your name, I name you, though you do not know me. Isaiah 48 verse 20. Go out from Babylon, flee from Chaldea, declare this with a shout of joy, proclaim it, send it out to the end of the earth, say, the Lord has redeemed his servant Jacob. In these passages we see a consistent theme of Israel being referred to as God's servant. It's crucial to remember this context when we approach Isaiah 53. Isaiah 53, as we discussed in the previous chapter, is a poetic description of the suffering and eventual vindication of the Jewish people. It fits within the broader context of Israel's role as God's chosen servant to bring light and knowledge to the world. It's important to highlight that these passages emphasize Israel's election by God and their role as a source of blessing and light to the nations. The suffering described in Isaiah 53 should be understood in the context of the historical persecutions and hardships that the Jewish people have endured throughout their history. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into other Old Testament passages that relate to the themes discussed here, shedding more light on the interpretation of Isaiah 53. Stay tuned for part 3. This has all been brought to you by Gino DiCaprio.